Every child deserves to be raised with love and care, but not every parent is deserving of the sacred responsibility that comes with it. In the following stories, you'll explore the stark contrast between genuine love and cold-hearted indifference. We will delve into 6 cases where irresponsible parents were exposed, starting with a story that took place at Riverside Hospital. Amelia, a 23-year-old mother, committed a heartless act by abandoning her newborn child. An act so shocking that it left the world in utter disbelief. On November 15, 2022, Amelia Dawson arrived at Riverside Hospital in excruciating pain. What seemed like an ordinary day quickly spiraled into an unimaginable series of events. Instead of seeking medical help, Amelia committed a tragic act that no one could have anticipated. Amelia, a young woman with a troubled mind, quietly walked into the hospital bathroom, where she gave birth to a child without anyone knowing. The moment that should have been the greatest joy in a mother's life turned into a dark nightmare. She discarded the newborn in a trash can, attempting to hide what she deemed as worthless.
Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. It came out of me and I didn't know what to do.
Lexi, I told you about this. I just asked you, baby, to tell me the truth.
It was not crying or nothing.
What did you do to it?
Okay, stop right here. Stop. Number 1 priority, guys. Number 1 priority is she just had a baby. I don't know if she's delivered the placenta. She's bleeding significantly.
Yeah.
I've spoken to the obstetrician at Loveless. They want her up there as soon as possible.
Okay.
I obviously need your permission to transfer her from medical to she is.
She's 19.
Oh, you're right.
But she is a student too.
No,
19 years
you're
old.
right. You're right. She needs to. I'm sorry, I forgot she's
What
19.
keep out of me?
But you need to make sure that you're safe. I need to send you to Loveless to labor delivery. Will you please agree to that?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, great. I'm gonna work on that. I'm sorry about this, but in terms of delivering a baby and it looked like you tried to hide it, we do have to have the police involved.
And nothing was crying. It came out with nothing.
I know. But the baby's gonna have to be taken for autopsy and there'll be an investigator and everything. I'm really sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, but we need to.
The nurses soon noticed something unusual when Amelia stayed in the bathroom for too long. Concerned, they quickly opened the door, and what they saw was a heart-wrenching scene. A newborn baby, lifeless and hidden deep in a trash can. The sight brought everyone in the hospital to tears. The baby had not even opened its eyes to the world before being cruelly rejected by its own mother. Amelia, in that moment, showed no signs of remorse or sadness. She called the baby worthless, as if the life of a tiny human being meant nothing to her. Amelia's cold and indifferent attitude not only shocked the medical staff, but also left her family unable to comprehend the horror of the situation. Shortly after, the police were called, and Amelia Dawson was arrested on charges of first-degree homicide and tampering with evidence. A grim future awaited her, with the possibility of facing life in prison if convicted. But Amelia's story doesn't end there. Not long after the case became the center of public attention, Amelia was spotted at a social event, smiling as if nothing had happened. Meanwhile, her mother was suing the hospital, trying to place the blame on them for what had occurred, even though it was undeniable that the fault lay with her daughter.
All I saw was like blood everywhere, like on the walls, on the toilet. It just looked like a horror film. The umbilical cord looked like an animal had torn it apart. Like, you know, have you ever eaten string cheese?
Mm-hmm.
You know, when you twist it, that's how the bottom of the umbilical cord looked. And I just remember it caught my eye and I was like, God, I was like, this chick really ripped this thing apart. When there's like 1 or 2 things in the wastebasket, I usually pick it up and take it out, but I didn't that night. And then, like, I've been kicking myself on this because I feel like You know, if I would have just taken it out, I would have seen it.
Well, no one prepares for that type of thing. You know what I mean? Most people don't act like that. So don't blame yourself for it.
Yeah.
Because it's not a natural thing to do.
I mean, it's just hard because I'm a mother, I'm a grandmother. And I've dealt with death before, but never like this.
The situation didn't end in silence. On January 10th, 2023, the police received a call from neighbors about the sound of a child crying from an abandoned house. When they arrived, they discovered another horrific scene, opening a new, dark chapter in the lives of Amelia and her family. The incident didn't end quietly. On January 10th, 2023, the police received a call from neighbors about the sound of a child crying from an abandoned house. Upon arrival, they discovered another horrific scene, opening up a new, grim chapter in the life of Amelia and her family. The day Amelia was arrested was filled with tension. When the police arrived at her home to execute the arrest warrant, they were met with strong resistance from her family. Amelia's mother, in a state of confusion and desperation, demanded to see the warrant before allowing the officers to take her daughter away. Despite the officers' efforts to explain the serious charges against Amelia, tampering with evidence at the hospital, her mother refused to believe that her daughter could have committed such a terrible crime. The police eventually executed the arrest warrant, but the pain didn't stop with Amelia. Her family was drawn into a whirlwind of guilt, grief, and conflict. As Amelia was taken away, her mother, despite knowing the truth of what had happened, still tried to protect the daughter she once loved, ignoring the harsh reality. After Amelia's arrest, her life continued to be the center of public criticism. Her actions not only sparked outrage, but also plunged her family into an endless spiral of legal and ethical consequences. Despite facing serious charges, Amelia continued to appear at social events as if she were not the villain of a horrific tragedy.
Just tell me what's going on.
For her arrest.
Okay.
I will give it to her whenever
Can I see your warrant?
she can see the warrant when she gets arrested.
This is my house. I have a right to see the warrant.
I'm letting you know she has a warrant for her arrest. We don't have a search warrant for your house, we have a warrant for her arrest.
Okay, can we see the warrant?
Yeah, once we
She gets a copy of it.
Can I go up there when you take her up there?
You can go to the detention. Do you know where it is?
Everything?
It's
Okay,
nowhere.
so what is she under arrest for?
She's over 18. She's got a copy.
I understand that,
Right.
Detective Gonzalez.
Right.
What is she under arrest for?
She has a warrant for arrest, okay?
For what?
That's all I'm going to tell you. Okay?
What do you mean that's all you're going to tell me?
she's over the age of 18.
I understand that, but I have a right to know as well.
And we'll tell you that, but we
Okay,
need
then
the
let me know
cooperation.
now.
We need the cooperation.
Let me know now. I'm giving you the cooperation. I told you answer my question. What is she under arrest for?
Like I said, she's over.
Amelia Dawson's story is not just about a cruel act. It serves as a painful reminder of human indifference, where crime and cover-up are taken lightly. What happened not only devastated a family, but also shook an entire community, reminding us that sometimes apathy can lead to the most horrific consequences. One seemingly peaceful afternoon at an apartment complex, we received an urgent call from a worried neighbor. A 3-year-old child, small and vulnerable, was trapped inside their apartment with no adults around. Anxiety filled the air, and we knew that time was of the essence in situations like this. We quickly arrived at the scene, ready for any situation that might arise. Although there were no immediate signs of danger, with a child involved, even a momentary lapse could lead to unforeseen consequences. Our team, including police officers, medical personnel, and locksmiths, was prepared to intervene if necessary.
Car 9 on scene. Hi, hon.
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm not so good.
Where is she at? Right up here?
He's right upstairs.
3rd floor, 2nd floor?
Second floor.
Right here, hon?
Yeah.
So no spare keys, nothing.
Inside, not only I went to get the pizza.
Car 9 calling ladder company. Maybe a Halligan and a flathead. Any medical problems with her? No. Hey, Robbie, can you turn the knob? It's silver to the other way.
When we reached the third floor, the tension escalated. The apartment door was securely locked from the inside, and the sound of the child's sobs from the other side made it impossible for anyone to remain indifferent. Robbie, the innocent child, was trapped in a situation that he couldn't fully understand. We tried to talk to him through the door, keeping him calm and promising him a slice of pizza if he could unlock the door himself. But with his small hands and lack of strength, Robbie couldn't open the door. Realizing that time was running out, our locksmith team quickly got to work. In just a few short minutes, we managed to unlock the door and bring Robbie out safely. Seeing him smile brightly with the pizza in hand, all the tension seemed to dissipate. But the story didn't end there.
Be so cool, and I got a pizza for you. So let's try that. Come on, Robbie, you can do it. This is the one that's hard.
This one is?
Yeah, this is a deadbolt. This is nothing. We can bust that. That's easy. He got. He's answering. He's fine.
All right. You just have them stay
It looks like this is thrown and that. Is this your pizza?
Yeah, it's my pizza.
Robbie, you want the pizza? You got to open the door.
You step aside, man.
And then what they're gonna do is they're just gonna.
Oh, yeah, they have to window for
Is there a back window that's easy to get to, or?
on the side, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go look
Reflecting
at
on the
outside.
situation, we cannot help but consider the responsibility of adults, especially parents. Leaving a 3-year-old child alone at home, unsupervised, is an extremely irresponsible act. The law clearly states that parents must ensure the safety of their children, and any violation of this duty can lead to serious legal consequences. If anything had happened to Robbie, it would not only be him who suffered, but his entire family would also have to face the irrevocable consequences.
Where is he? Huh? Come here, you. I want to talk to you. Come here, you. How old are you? Huh? Are you 21 yet?
You just turned 2.
You just turned 2? So listen, you. No more playing with the knobs, okay? Huh? Child guard, those doorknobs won't happen again. Same thing on the bathroom. Okay. Did you pick a Halloween outfit for him yet?
No.
Locksmith.
Locksmith?
Locksmith.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay. Rob.
Playing.
Hello. Yeah, you.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, are you the mother of these children here?
Yeah, what's up?
They've been screaming and crying?
Yeah, they're playing. They have the windows open. That's what they do.
They're not playing, ma'am.
Right, well, he looks like he needs some juice or something. He's showing me his cup.
Yeah, I was just about to go get them.
Okay, well, we're getting complaints that they feel like there's children in distress over there.
Yeah, they're very loud and they scream a lot.
Yeah, it's called a kid.
Yeah. They scream a lot and they're very,
How old are they?
almost 2 and 3. They're very
Is anybody supervising them?
Yeah, I was just in there. Like, I was just in there getting them stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But I have my other daughter in the
So
other
there's
room.
like 10,000 choking hazards in there that they're locked in that room and nobody's in there supervising them? As they're screaming for the whole neighborhood to call us?
Is that bright in your eyes?
And this apparently has not been the first time from all your neighbors calling in, saying that they hear this multiple times throughout the week. Do you have an ID with you?
It's in my room.
This is on the walls.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you can see the.
So the screen was in there.
Yeah, the screen was in, but you see how they had the holes and so forth. They're pushing their fingers through, and I mean, I feel like he could easily push that out if he actually tried.
Okay.
It took her several minutes. It seemed a good amount of time to answer the door. When she answered the door, she was like groggy and tired.
Was the baby with her when she answered the door?
No.
Okay, so she wasn't.
The infant was asleep in the bed. She seemed tired, groggy, kind of out of it, like she just awoken. And they were banging on the door that was locked from the other side. With an empty juice cup. Mommy.
With an
Just
empty
scream. Juice cup.
Juice cup?
Juice.
Oh, juice cup. I was like, what's a juice cup? Okay.
Okay, we do have probable cause to make the arrest on both of you. Okay? It's just not fair to what's happening with these kids. Alright, so both of y'all are going to be going to jail tonight for child neglect. Okay, DCF has obviously custody of the kids, and they're going to be staying with your sister, cousin. Is that what it is? Hopefully you guys are able to get out tomorrow. You can get back to your baby.
Yeah, but what? We have no money. I have no family.
I understand, but we have probable cause to make the arrest. Okay?
We don't tolerate this. All right. The conditions they're in is unsafe for them, in general. Completely unsatisfactory.
Leave my wallet, my iTunes, something my mother.
You're gonna probably want your wallet, your ID when you go. All right, go to your hands behind back, please.
This is not just a story about our timely intervention. It is also a profound reminder that as parents, your responsibility is not just to love your children, but to protect and care for them every minute. Do not let carelessness become a price too high to pay, for one moment of neglect can lead to a lifetime of regret. Robbie's story ends in laughter and joy, but not every child is as fortunate. Always prioritize the safety of your children, because that is not only a responsibility, but also the true expression of the love we have for our children.
Okay. Can we find? No. Can we find? No. Okay. They were walking in the road?
On the night of July 18th, 2024, in the New Horizon neighborhood, an urgent call came from a passerby reporting a child left in the pouring rain. When Officer Emma Reynolds arrived at the scene, she found that this child had been reported multiple times before, making the situation familiar, yet no less serious.
You want to come to me, or are you good there with her?
Oh, look at you.
All right, let's go. Let me hang tight. Can you pull over here for me 1 second? I think I remember this guy.
Poor little man.
Does he say anything to you?
No, he didn't say anything. He's not afraid of that, for sure.
He didn't say nothing, though?
No.
Oh, okay. Give me 1 second. Come here, buddy.
But he almost ran out in front of my truck when I was trying to hear he's running in front of their car.
Gotcha. Jesus Christmas. Give me one. Just hang tight for me 1 second, and I'll get all your information.
Here. Okay, oh, you poor little diaper.
Absolutely. Let me pull my car in here.
I had to pull over. I had to.
No, absolutely. Where was he walking? He was just walking right here?
Yeah, get ready to walk into the intersection. And I'm just coming from Lisa Murray for my doctor's appointment.
Okay.
It freaked me out.
Would you mind giving me a written statement about what exactly happened? Okay, give me
I
1
definitely
second.
will.
And I know you're working, so I'm going to try to make this as quick as possible for you.
Thank you.
You know, I don't want to say it's that trailer right there,
Right.
but I was out here for a similar incident, and it was that trailer right there, so I'm going to try to find the mom again.
Same child?
They were younger, they were younger, obviously, at the time, but that's why I'm kind of remembering him. You're a godsend today.
Yes.
Go ahead. Do you want to sit in the back of my car real quick?
Yeah.
In the blue lights on? We'll put the blue lights on, all right? Woo! Look at you, man.
Oh, that's so cool.
Right? Look at you, all right? You want to sit in your car?
Okay,
Go ahead
yeah,
where it's
that'd
nice
be
and cold, and
great.
I'll hang out here with him.
Thanks.
What's up, little man? You like it in here? Woo! Boom, push it. Look at that. You recognize me?
No.
You don't recognize me? I was here last time when this happened. You remember that?
Yeah.
And your son today was in the street walking out on US 1, and luckily some nice ladies saw him and stopped before he got smushed by a freaking car. You know, what were you guys doing in there?
We were just sleeping.
Just sleeping?
Yeah.
Can we get him a new diaper on? His diaper is really soiled. You don't even want to, like, I mean, you can look at it obviously, but it's disgusting. Like, I didn't even want to walk in there, but I wanted to make sure there wasn't another kid in there.
Is this the same kid or a different one?
No, it's the same kid. It's the same kid that called us last time. He's got a younger sister, I think. She's with the grandparents. So we're going to need to call DCF.
A middle-aged couple, Dan and Laura Mitchell, stopped when they saw the child alone in the storm. They quickly called 911. While their actions were commendable, Officer Reynolds was already familiar with this family, and the investigation was not easy. Emma Reynolds tended to the child with care, trying to make the child feel safe and calm while waiting for the parents to arrive. When they finally did, the confrontation became unexpectedly tense. The mother, Olivia Carter, showed no remorse upon learning that her daughter had narrowly escaped an accident. Her cold demeanor was not only disappointing, but also somewhat sarcastic. Officer Reynolds reported that Olivia would be arrested for child neglect, opening a new chapter in this story. Olivia Carter and her husband, Michael Carter, 34, were detained at the New Horizon Detention Center with a bail set at $10,000. But the story doesn't end here. You'll be even more shocked when you hear what happens next. Let's explore today's final story, which involves a shocking case that occurred at the end of the first quarter of 2024 in the state of Washington. A woman named Janet Garcia caused a serious incident that resulted in the loss of a life. On the morning of March 27, 2024, an unforgettable day in Washington state, authorities received an urgent call about the disappearance of Ariel Garcia, a boy just 4 years old. The last time Ariel was seen, he was with his mother, Janet Garcia. Anxiety gripped Ariel's family, especially his grandmother, who began to express deep concerns about the boy's safety. Janet had become violent and unpredictable, leaving the elderly woman fearful that something terrible might have happened to her grandson. The police quickly got involved. Through their investigation, they discovered that Janet had left her apartment at 7 a.m., just a few hours before the family noticed Ariel was missing. As the police continued to track her movements, they received a call from a rehabilitation center for alcohol addiction, where Janet was staying. It was there that officers began their conversation with Janet, trying to uncover the whereabouts of her son.
Well, we want to make sure that he's safe and know where he is. Who's the friend that you left it with?
I left him with another lady. I don't have her information.
Oh, well, that's not going to cut it. We got to figure out where he's at. Where can you, tell me the location where somebody could go and check on him and make sure he's okay?
In SeaTac area.
Okay.
Seattle.
More specific?
I don't have an address.
Nothing. Who's the friend? How do you know the person how did you pick the person?
She's a longtime friend that I know.
Okay, what's her name?
Alika. That's all I know. Alika Bone.
Alika Bone?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And you've known her?
Or anything?
Okay. But you've known her for a long time? So how did you reach out to her?
So I reached out to her because I needed help.
How did you reach out to her?
I found her number on my old Facebook, but I no longer have a Facebook anymore.
So. Okay.
So something you sign back into?
No.
No? You just deleted it all?
I delete it all the time. So.
Yeah. You found it today on your old Facebook? And her name is
Alika Bong.
Alika Bong. Okay, and she lives in the SeaTac area. So you drove him from the first house you were at to her house, or the doctor first?
Mm-hmm.
What doctor did you take him to?
Swedish, and that's it.
Swedish where?
Or I think it's Providence, actually. Providence in Everett.
In Everett? Providence?
Okay. You understand we just need to make sure that he's okay, and then we can just do that, and then we can leave you be, you know?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
So how do we find Alika?
I don't know.
Can you describe to me how you got there from Providence? Jeanette. Okay, Jeanette. You're not
lying.
You have a longtime friend that you reach out to leave your son with, who you obviously care about very much.
I love him with all my heart.
Yes, and you're expressing how upset you are about what's going on between you and your mom and the custody of him and your older son. I think that's horrible. So I know that you're not going to go leave your son with somebody and you don't know where he is.
Yeah, no.
So you do know where he is?
No, I know where he is. I know where he's at.
Tell me where he's at.
I don't have the address for him.
Okay, how can we find the address for him?
I don't know.
Did you put it in your phone?
No.
To get there? Okay, Alika, you know where your son is because you're a mom who loves her son very much and you didn't
I'm not Alika, I'm Jeanette.
I'm sorry, Jeanette.
Yeah.
Alika, you took him somewhere and you're going to go back to him and you know where he is. So tell me where he's at so we can make sure that he's okay or what's going on.
So he's not, I mean, he's there. He's with her, but
tell
he's
me
not
how
with
to
me.
go check on him.
I can give you an address.
Okay, what's the address?
I don't know. You have to write it down.
Okay, I can do that.
Do you have a phone number for it too?
I don't.
Okay.
What time did it occur today?
Just, like early, like at 10, 11.
So how long were you guys at the hospital?
We were only there for a little bit. I don't even think he got checked. We got there and, but I didn't wait enough for him to get checked out. So
he didn't actually go back and get checked. Gotcha. Did you actually go inside and check him in? Okay. And then did you tell him you were leaving or did you did? Okay. You just said he's not going to be seen and left?
Yeah.
Okay. And how was he acting?
He's okay.
Yeah.
What happened to him when he fell?
Nothing. He just cried.
Just cried? Just
like, just like, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want to sit down? I can leave the door open. You can sit right there so you're out of the rain.
When he fell down, what did you think he needed to go to the hospital?
Because he was bleeding from his head, so that's why.
Yeah.
Okay, go.
That's what you're reading.
And you can stay dry.
I was only there for a little bit of time again. I didn't want to wait, so I was like, let's go.
Can you describe to me what that Providence looks like? Do you know what road it's on? Did you park in the emergency room parking lot or?
I don't remember. I don't know.
Or was there a parking garage or anything?
I don't remember at the top of my head.
Okay. Do you remember when you walked in? Like, can you describe to me when you walked in what it looked like?
Just the hospital. Just the hospital.
Okay. But can you describe, like, when you walk in the door, where was the check-in?
In the front. I walked in, as soon as I walked in, the front desk was checked in right there, and I said my son had to be seen for something, and then his name and everything.
Okay.
And that's
You're going like this, so you wrote it down, or was there like a check-in thing? Or?
There was a check, all right, but I think they checked me in. No.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you didn't write anything on there? Okay. Have you been there before?
No.
No, that was your first time?
That was my first time.
When you checked into the desk, was it just an open desk, or
just an open
was
desk.
it behind a wall, did they have like a glass wall, or?
Just an open desk.
Okay. Was there a lot of people in there? Yeah. That's why you didn't want to wait, because it was too long. Do you think he needed stitches or anything?
No, he's fine.
Okay, you didn't remember where his injury was? Is it front, side, back? Do you remember?
It's the side. It was the side.
Definitely one of the sides that you recall?
The front, yeah.
Okay, front. You're kind of pointing above the eyebrow. You contacted your friend through Facebook?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or I got her information through Facebook.
Oh, okay. And then what information did you get?
Just her number, and then I went to her house and dropped off my kid there, and then now I'm here.
Okay. You got like her phone number?
Locate my son. What's gonna happen?
That's what we're working on at the moment.
Why do you think they wouldn't be able to locate him? I mean, if you got the address to where he can be.
because, like, I don't know. I'm just saying, if you guys are not able to find him, like, what can happen?
What it's looking like right now is that we're gonna need to stay with you until we find him, because it sounds like you said you know where he is, you know where you left him,
right?
So it shouldn't be an issue, right? Should be able to locate him. Okay, so that's what we just need to stay with you until we locate him.
Okay.
I have another favor though to ask.
Yes.
Because it's raining and it's cold and I'm shivering, and we're gonna be with you, I think, for a little bit. Are you listening to me?
Yeah.
We're gonna be with you for a little bit. Would you mind? We have a precinct right up the road. It's comfortable and dry that we can all sit in so we can chat. So we're all out of the rain. Would that be okay?
Where is it?
It's just right down by the fairgrounds.
Yeah,
Okay.
just on 179.
Yeah.
And then we can give you a ride back and all of that, if that's okay with you.
Can I get a coffee from here before we go?
We got coffee there.
We have coffee.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
Then that way we can all be dry and comfortable and sit, and you can get some coffee.
You're welcome.
Hey, thank you. I appreciate it.
Absolutely.
I can still get her coffee. Did you chat with her today? Did you chat with her today?
Just when I pulled up, I saw her. I saw her. And going back and going back, and she said she's trying to get sober again. Get sober again. She had really long hair. She had really long hair. Oh yeah.
She said really long hair.
Oh yeah.
Janet, appearing tired and somewhat confused, claimed that her son had fallen and been injured early that morning. She said she had taken Ariel to meet a woman who would take care of him. But when the police asked for details, Janet's story started to become inconsistent. She couldn't remember the woman's name or address, and everything began to seem suspicious. The police then discovered that Janet had parked her car near a bar, not far from the rehabilitation center, which was completely different from what she had previously stated. The officers' concern grew as they realized Janet might be hiding a horrifying truth. The next day, on March 28th, police discovered Ariel's body on the side of Interstate 5, miles away from Janet's apartment. The poor boy had endured his final moments in excruciating pain and despair, desperately clinging to life. Janet Garcia was immediately arrested and charged with causing the severe consequences that led to the death of a person, along with child endangerment. Although Janet denied all the accusations, the irrefutable evidence she faced meant she was likely to face severe punishment. Meanwhile, the public was shocked and outraged by the indifference a mother could show towards her own child. The story of Ariel Garcia is a profound reminder of the responsibility that every parent and guardian holds. When a child is abandoned, abused, or hurt by the very people who are supposed to protect them, it is a failure not just of the family, but of society as a whole. This story reminds us that protecting children is not only a legal obligation, but also a moral duty for every adult. The tragedy of Ariel Garcia is not just a heartbreaking story, but also a call to never be negligent in safeguarding the children around us. The decisions made by adults can have a profound impact on the lives of young ones. Let us take action now to protect and ensure the safety of children, so that no more tragic stories occur. If you find this story meaningful, please leave a comment below, share your thoughts, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss other important stories. Let us come together to create a community that loves and protects children.